welcome to Let's Talk Dogs, Kez Sam 2026.
Episode 14.
Episode 14, and it's a brand new year. We're full of hope.
Yes.
Hope and optimism. I can't quite say that. But on today's show, we're going to be talking about dogs' New Year's. If dogs could have New Year resolutions, because everybody makes resolutions. Why can't I struggle to say that? Resolutions. I'm saying that right.
You're saying that right.
Yeah, I'm saying that right. Our resolutions. Mm-hmm. You haven't really made any, have you?
No, because I used to make them, and then you never stick to them, and then it makes you feel bad that you haven't stuck to them.
I think everybody.
I just don't do it.
Everybody had that. Plus, adoption successes of 2025.
I'm looking forward to talking about that.
But I hope everyone's had a good Christmas and a good New Year, and are looking forward to 2026. And you have a good Christmas, Sam?
I did.
I did and all.
I had a very nice Christmas.
Quiet. I had my Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, which was different.
I had mine on the... No, I didn't. Well, I went round to my son's on the 23rd, and we had a Chinese...
You had your Chinese?
Chinese, yeah.
That's becoming a common thing now. People are having Chinese and Indian on Christmas Day.
It's all the washing up, isn't it? You just want to...
After so long, you have enough.
No, I just went round to see my son. We played some games, ate some food.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I only bothered wrapping up presents for Rusty because Boss and Guinness don't open them.
Don't they?
And it was running out of time, and I thought I'm just going to give them their presents. I didn't go too crazy this year. Normally I buy them loads of stuff. They all had a ball and a chewy. That's pretty much what they had.
I like the paper.
They love the paper.
Oh, one of our volunteers, bless her, Briar, she did them all, every single dog, a wrapped gift.
Oh, yeah.
And she wrapped it in newspaper, so it was like a pasta parcel, so there was layers and layers of
and
newspaper.
They just, you put
and then
video,
she wrapped it up, yeah, and oh my God, they loved it so much, but I'm still finding paper.
You still finding paper?
Weeks later.
Well, I just chucked it all in the middle of the room, because as we were opening our presents on Christmas, my mum was going around with a bin bag trying to collect it all. I went, Mum, just let Rusty play with it in the middle of... But he's making a hell of a mess. I just let him be. Let him be.
Let him play.
He's having way of a time.
Your mum doesn't like a mess, though.
No, she don't. She's literally... And when my sister was opening her present, she literally put the bin bag right next to her. And we're trying to take a video of Joanne opening her present. And you've got like a horrible bloody bin bag.
And your mum's going...
And my mum's going, no, leave it there. She can put it in there. I was like, we'll do it later, Mum. But I was thinking, if dogs could make New Year's resolution, what would they be? Any idea what you think a dog would make for the new year?
Well, it would be the obvious, wouldn't it? More walks, new walks.
New walks.
Snacks.
Do you think they want new walks?
Yeah, they love going somewhere different, don't
Do they?
Yeah.
They got, well, mine. I had Milo. He liked the same route. If you went to change, he still went the same way.
Most dogs like to visit.
I can see
but
that.
There are,
I get bored.
There are. Yeah.
On the same walk.
We do the field a lot, and that gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
We do different fields.
We do, yeah, good job we do different fields.
Volunteers do take them out for walks as well, which is nice.
But I had a look, and I had a thought, and I wrote some down. I reckon dog would have, don't let cats wind me up.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because cats do wind me up.
That would be Shandy's one.
That would be Shandy's.
Yes, she hates cats a lot. She cannot stand cats.
My owner to give me more treats.
Yes.
That's every dog going. Or is
Definitely.
it? Mind you, there is some dogs that ain't that bothered. Boss ain't so bothered.
Is he not?
No, he'd come over, but he ain't really that bothered.
Lacey's the only one who's not too bothered about. Well, she's just fussy. If it's she's
fussy about the treat.
Yeah, and food. She's ever so funky with food. Some days she'll eat 2 meals, and then she'll go 2 days without.
That's odd.
She's odd. But she's not underweight, so I'm not worried. It's just.
Is it Toby as well? He's not very. He takes ages
to
eat.
He eats one biscuit at a time. You accidentally gave him a slow feeder bowl.
I did, yeah. That was
oh my God, it took like 40 minutes for him to eat his dinner.
I tell you what, if he was a man, he'd be dabbing his lip every time with the pack.
And then they were all looking at him and
with
he's
a
like,
napkin.
oh, this is nice, I'm enjoying this.
I reckon dogs will have this one. Get more kisses and cuddles.
Yeah, some.
Well, Stan for definite. Can't get enough. Stan can't get enough. He's a lovely... Well, he's a cross and he's Springer.
No, he's a cocker.
He's a cocker.
He's a cocker, but his legs just got really long.
Well, they just got...
I don't know why.
He's carried on growing.
He's longer than...
Keeps on growing.
Very tall, yeah.
What you doing? Growing. Chase more.
Yeah.
In general, everything. We saw a squirrel today. I swear, it was a big squirrel.
Was it?
It was a big squirrel.
I was sure it was a squirrel.
I'm trying to say. I'm sure it weren't a rabbit. It jumped from tree to tree.
Okay.
And a rabbit don't do that, does it?
No, not usually.
It was a fat one. It's had all the nuts.
Oh dear.
It's all had the nuts. And, what was it? Work on my cute face, I reckon.
Oh yeah. Stan's got that down to a T. He does this thing with his nose where he like twists it.
Twists it.
Twists his nose.
Yeah, I think every dog knows how to work their owner.
I think you're right.
And if they can work on it more, they would. So that's another New Year resolution.
Yeah, Dora's very good at working things.
Definitely.
And if she doesn't manage to work it, she'll just shout at you.
Just get verbal.
Yeah, she's like, come on.
Just get verbal.
So last night I was walking her and my phone kept ringing and it was raining and I couldn't answer it. It was my daughter, but I couldn't answer because I've got 2 dogs in the
Not
house.
when it's raining.
Raining.
Dogs
and because my phone was ringing, she just kept crossing the road and crossing the road. She's like, this walk is about me.
It's all about me.
Phone. Yeah.
It's all about me. So she'd be working on the cute face.
Yeah. She's like, this is my time.
Yeah,
Attention.
definitely. I think a lot of dogs take more naps.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be my one
that
as
would
well.
be mine, yeah. Take more naps.
I do take naps. I do take a lot of naps, though.
Get it in your sleep bag.
If I nap anymore, I'd be sleeping all day.
Oh, I had a good 20-minute nap before the field yesterday.
I confess, I have a nap in the van. It's my
Yeah.
break. It's my break.
Should you be saying that?
Maybe not. They ain't listening. Anybody? I work for Morrison's, by the way. No, I do. Morrison's. Try not to lick myself, then my owner. What did you think?
Is that a dog's one?
Yeah, it's my one. I'm not going to lick myself. I nearly choked you then, sorry, Sam. You took a sip of your can as I said that.
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, I've lost control here. Maybe I should have prepared you for this. What did you think I was saying? Oh my god, I'm crying. Hang on a minute. I've got to get a grip. Hang on a minute, I'm terribly sorry. Sam! I'm sorry, like, we'll get back there in a minute. Hang on a minute, I'm getting a grip. I'm going to get a grip. Hang on a minute. I just suppose the way I wrote that down was a bit dodgy. Yeah, but I've finished it on stiff mole butts.
Oh, God, let's skip past this. I don't have this conversation.
No, I'm really sorry, because all they got is like 20 minutes of laughter. Hang on a minute. Oh my god, right. Get back on track. I do apologise. Right. I can't pause it because this is where I am. Right.
Okay.
Right, I'm sorry if anyone's listening. Right. I'm going to move on to my resolutions. My New Year That's tickled us, I'm not us. Tickle me pink. My God. I'm literally crying. Hang on a minute. Get a grip, right? My ones, that's not my one, what I read out earlier.
Okay.
But be more like a dog.
Be more like a dog.
Yeah, because it brings happiness, doesn't
Oh,
it?
it does.
They're happy. If everyone could be more like a dog, the world would be a better place. I truly believe that. Live in the moment.
I agree with that one. Definitely.
You've got to be in the moment. I think people think far too ahead, don't they? And dogs, they live in the moment, don't they?
They do, yeah.
So basically, my New Year resolution is to be more like a dog. Be happy when you see people, because
Like a
dogs are happy.
Well, depends on the people, doesn't it?
Yeah, but dogs, they don't judge, do
No,
they?
they don't.
They don't judge. And then what's yours?
My New Year's resolution?
Yeah, have you got...
No.
You can... You think
Oh, if I could.
Yeah, off the bat.
I like that, live in the moment.
Live in the moment, that's yours then.
I'll go with that one.
Live in the moment and try not to think too far ahead. You work yourself into a frenzy, can't you?
Yeah.
You're right now,
Regularly, yeah, I think so.
Very red face.
Yeah, I got very hot.
Oh God, popular ones that people make for New Year resolutions, and I reckon the one is the top one is exercise, isn't it? It's always about diet, quit smoking, but exercise. But I looked into the percentages of, people getting motivated with their dog.
Okay.
And the exercise with our dog is a good motivation. 89% state that the owning a dog makes them more active.
I'd agree with that.
Well, you've got to get out and walk as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I used to do a lot of gym classes and things, and it was funny because in December, like in January, everyone would join the gym.
Yes.
And they'd spend all this money, and they'd
30 quid
do
a
like
month.
2-3 weeks, maybe a month.
It dies off.
And that's it then.
It's really hard to stay motivated.
I don't like the gym though, it's so boring. I'd rather be outside.
Do you know, once I tried to do just weights. I don't like cardio because it just does me head in and I find it really boring. So I decided to do weightlifting and all that. And I did it, and once I stopped I felt seriously sick.
Did you?
Yeah, I started shaking, and a lad looked at me and he said, "You all right?" I said, "No, I don't feel well." He said, "You've overdone it." And because I wasn't doing cardio, really wasn't aware that you can do that with weightlifting. Have you ever done weightlifting?
Not really. I used to do a class called Body Pump, and that was kind of a bit...
Oh, right,
that was really good
hardcore.
for you. Yeah. And I used to do a lot of Zumba classes, and I liked that.
That's hard. I tried Zumba. I
just twist my knees and my ankles.
I thought you said twist shit then. I was going to twist shit.
One of the first classes I went to, I was doing like twisting around, fucking fell over at the back of the class.
Oh,
really
Jesus.
Embarrassing.
Did anyone? Yeah, but he was at the back. No one should have seen you.
No, but they did turn around in there when the instructor says, "Are you all right?"
That's just embarrassing. I just do my own thing. I can't keep up. I just start throwing my arms around and kicking my legs up in the air. I look like a special person at the back of the room. Everyone just lets me get on with it.
You enjoyed yourself.
I had Elise. She did. I used to do this fitness thing with Elise. She used to run. I can't remember what you call it now. But she was lovely. And after a while, if I couldn't keep up, I just did my own thing. And she just gave up and she said, "Kerry's doing her own thing now." So I'd just be in the corner doing my own thing, doing my own squats, doing my own press-ups. But research showed that 64% of dog owners walk their pets for at least 150 minutes per week.
Per week?
I mean, that's got to be every day, isn't it?
What's that divided by 7?
Oh, God, Jesus, don't ask me that. I've had a beer. I don't know.
Well, this lot, I mean, Raymond's out.
Well, you do a lot more. I would say you can't really include you in that.
No.
Really?
I mean, Raymond has probably at least 2 hours a day.
You reckon?
Yeah, because he's out with everybody, because he's a good boy.
I mean, they say the average is 30 to an hour, don't they, for your dog?
Depends on the dog.
It does depend. If you've got a pug, or even a greyhound, even though they're a medium-sized dog and they run fast, they don't actually require a lot of walking, do they?
No, they're quite lazy. They're quite lazy dogs. But then if you've got, like, an active working breed, like a Cocker Spaniel, they obviously need that stimulation.
Yeah, I agree. But with the Jack Russell, but I mean, I walk mine an hour a day. But it wasn't too... Once you've got out and he had his sniffs, because sniffing is the most important. It's not just the physical distance and how much exercise. It's all about the brain and stimulating the brain. But you can overstimulate, can't you?
Yes, you can, which is why we have one day off, because if they're out every single day, they just go up and up and up, until they're just going to explode.
Like a hyperactive
kid.
kid.
Reset day. But talking about sniffing, I mean, Dora, bless her, we're trying to get her to lose a bit of weight. But when she goes out for a walk, all she wants to do is sniff, roll around.
Yeah, she does that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
That should be her New Year resolution. More exercise. Less sniffing, more walking.
Oh, but she enjoys the sniffing. I just like that's her time to do what she wants with.
This is true.
But if we could get her
I've tried jogging with her. I have jogged with her, but it was downhill.
Yeah, that was the day you were coming back, and I couldn't see Dora.
Oh yeah, you couldn't see
you
it.
lost Dora. I thought you were just running back by yourself.
I was running
dogless.
dogless.
Tell me you've lost Dora.
Dora's left me. Yeah, so exercise, walking is the main one with your dog. And I don't think anyone makes a resolution, I can't say that word.
You said it.
I did, didn't I? A resolution to walk their dog more. I think it's more because there's loads of different exercises you can do with your dog, and I've written a few down here. Walking and hiking is a common one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hiking is a good one because going uphill, that's more physically demanding. I mean, walking uphill is hard going.
Mhm.
If you're not used to it as well, it literally kills you. Jogging and Candy Cross. Now, Candy Cross can be really,
Candy
really...
Cross.
Candy.
Candy. Yeah.
What have I said?
Candy.
Candy.
Candy
Oh, I
Cross.
said it with the... That's a whole new thing. Candy Cross. You eat candy while you do the Candy Cross.
Candy Cross.
Candy Cross.
That's it.
Jesus, man. It's Candy Cross. No, I'm only joking now. Candy Cross, that's a good one. You
It's
can
a
have
good
candy
one.
and cross.
You have to invent a new sport.
It is a new sport. Eat candy and then you run with your dog. But that one's where you connect. You have your. Is it right? You have your dog round your waist, like a
on like a bungee.
Bungee line,
and they have a harness on, and then they run in front of you. But you can also do that with bike.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I've got that down here. Bikes. You're pulling you on the bike and stuff. Energetic dogs. This is good for, isn't it? Skateboarding. And
the dog skateboarding.
I skateboarded with Barney.
Did you?
Mind you, he just sat there.
On the skateboard?
He sat on the skateboard and I went all around Malvern with him.
Oh.
He become quite popular. Most of the time, I wouldn't stand up. I was going around on my knees and I was just going around, all around Malvern on a skateboard with him.
Oh, that's cute. Some people teach their dogs to skateboard.
Yeah, but have you seen it? There's that bulldog. He actually steers it and everything. It's on YouTube. It's like a big sensation. There's a couple of dogs. They literally run along and they do the whole with their leg.
Don't they?
I love it. I love it. I love watching them. Rollerblades. Now I have a story that I am going to share with you about that.
Okay.
So I went rollerblading. It was with Milo because I thought I was doing a lot of rollerblading with my mates, and I thought, do you know what? This is a good way for Milo to get a good run.
So you're on the rollerblade.
No, hang on. It wasn't Milo. I apologise. It was Barney. But I didn't have Milo because this was when I was a teenager and I had Barney then. And Barney was quite fast. He's a Jack Russell.
So he's on the lead.
He's on the lead, and I said to my mates, I'm going to try rollerblading. And they went, I don't think that's a good idea, Kez. I said, it's all right, I can get him to stop. Can I get him to stop? But my road goes a little bit downhill. It's only slight. You know when you have those slight hills?
Yeah.
So, well, I wasn't that worried. And then, of course, he really discovered, like, I can run. And he bloody pegged it to the point where my eyes were like slanting. And I thought, I can't stop. And I was just kept going and going. And then the only thing I could do was head toward a hedge. Just because I couldn't get him to stop. I was getting him to stop, Barney, and he just wasn't. He was just kept on running. And he got even faster, to be honest. It was almost like I was egging him on. And it wasn't. I was trying to get him to stop. And in the end, I ended up going in this hedge. And I literally, went so far in that I bust the hedge and everything.
No way.
And I had to go and knock on the neighbour's door. And every time I went to school the next day, I kept seeing this big hole in the hedge where I'd been. And my mum was like, I can't believe you're going to have to... And I was trying to get all the branches back up to try and make it that I hadn't bust the edge. But there was no way of getting out of it.
I bet you didn't drop the lead, though.
No, I didn't, see. No, not him. He'd be off.
Yeah.
He was on a tangent. He was on a tangent. Yeah, so don't recommend that. And I do scootering with Guinness. I wear a crash helmet now. I've learned from that mistake.
Yeah, we tried that with Bandit, didn't we? Remember?
Yeah, but you went about 2 miles an hour. But Bandit was a bit worried when he...
Yeah, he was a bit worried.
His tail was
the first
down
time I've been on a scooter in a very long
you did
time.
very well.
Was it the big
Your balance
scooter?
was good.
Did we? No, we didn't. We used the little scooter, didn't we?
It was a little scooter. You can get adult scooter. I recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, it's good fun.
It is good fun because I go where there's hardly no cars. It's a quiet country road, and I just let him run like hell. The only thing that worries that there's only once that he's cut across because he got a scent or something, and we could have gone flying, but I managed to just jump off and run a little bit, and then
does he go by the side of you or in front?
No, he's in front.
He's in front.
He's pegging it.
Is he attached to you or scooter?
Yeah, no, I've got him in my hand. It's probably not ideal, to be honest with you. Because if he pulled my steering, do you know what I mean?
Could go over. But you got your helmet.
Yeah. But then you say that about a push bike, right? I don't know if anybody else has done this with their dogs on a push. Have you ever done a push bike with a dog?
I haven't, but I know someone who does.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. Because Barney actually wasn't planning on it. Barney escaped. Because he was a bit of a bugger for escaping out the garden. And I went up on my push bike, and I found him halfway up by Fruitlands in Malvern. And I basically thought, well, I got my bike, so I tried having him running alongside on a lead. Then we faced a bit of a hill. And I kept my brakes on, thinking I was being clever. And then started getting a bit more speed, because I thought, oh, he's doing all right. He's just running alongside me. He's doing well. Picked up a bit more momentum, and then he completely just cut across me.
Oh,
completely sent it, and I went straight over the handlebars, and I just fell straight on. It was, still out hold of the lead.
Don't let go
Still out
of
hold of the lead. Don't let go of the lead. Mud runs, have you seen them? They do them for charities and stuff.
Fun, don't they?
They look so much
Oh,
fun.
I'd love to have a go at that. And the colour run, but probably not that with the dog.
No, probably not the
mud
dog.
run.
But the mud run, but I don't think Rusty... I think Rusty would get a bit scared doing that. You'd have to pick a dog that's confident, because he don't really like water.
Oh, we take Noah.
Oh my God, he's as bad as a box of frogs. He'd do that.
He's always covered in
He'd be
mud.
in the mud within a
Loves the
second.
mud.
How far is it though? Is it like a... Is it...
I don't know. Do we have to run, or can we just walk?
You can't just... I really comment like we
Yeah,
get...
but when you do the race for life, you can just walk, can't you?
Yeah, I know, but everyone will finish and we'll still be
Oh,
plotting
that's
around.
alright. We'll have more fun.
We get cold. You got to run. You can't... No, I reckon you've got to run.
Ugh.
But mud run, I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
That's on the bucket list.
Yeah.
That's on the bucket list, I reckon. Definitely. But have you... So the only exercises you've done with the dog is... Running?
Me?
Yeah. What
I
have
don't
you
think
done?
I've really run. I used to do agility with Daisy.
Yeah.
I love agility. I just don't have time for it anymore.
No, that's the problem, isn't it? It's finding time.
Yeah.
I did. This is a good one. I used to jog with Doug the pug.
Oh, that's a nice gentle pace.
Do you know what? He overtook me. I was quite embarrassed. People were looking at me. I was going around the retail down in Malvern, and there's a pug overtaking me. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
When you get a pug overtaken, you are seriously
I
unfit.
get a bet some pugs can run, but I'm guessing Doug can't.
I was scared that he's breathing,
Yeah.
and everything like that. But I did get some strange looks. But I did it. I was doing it as a regular thing. I'd go after work. I had a key to Marie's house. Let myself in. I'll get him all kitted out. We look like professionals, me and him. We had headbands, the pair of us.
Oh, he's matching one.
Matching ones, yeah. We look
Nice.
like the proper outfit. But then he started overtaking me, and I was just getting embarrassing then. But it was to help him, because he can, like pugs, they struggle with their timber.
Mm.
And even if they do exercise, they still struggle. He gets winter fat, we say. And he does lose it during the summer. This is a weird thing about Doug. And if you've got a pug, I mean, I don't know a great deal about pug, but he's constantly active. He's constantly running around, chasing a ball at home. He doesn't lie around all day, but the weight is on him. It's just genetics, isn't it?
Yeah, I know someone else with a pug called George, and he's always been overweight, and he eats such a tiny amount, and they said they can't cut it down anymore.
Otherwise, he won't be eating.
No, but he's overweight, and they've always struggled with his weight.
I find it a very hard breed, a pug. Is it the bulldog? Is bulldog similar? Because they struggle with breathing.
They do.
But it's because they've been overbred.
They've been overbred, and then
And their faces were never like that, was they?
If you look at the old breeds in Crufts, their faces weren't that short.
It's bad though, isn't it? But apparently they're trying to, sadly, get rid of the pug.
Aren't they just trying to kind of put a different breed into them to make them a bit more healthy?
I don't know. Is that what you've heard?
Yeah.
Well, I like that idea, and then rather don't want to get rid of the pug.
No.
We've got Moxie kicking off now.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Moxie? Do you want to go for a jog? She's just looking at her. No, I bloody don't. It's cold. Because it's January. I mean, this is probably going to go out near the end of January, and New Year's been and gone, sort of, isn't it? But we're still in the new year. Optimism.
Yeah, January's a long month, isn't it?
It is.
It's a long and depressing month.
January and February, you just need to leave the country.
I'll be up for that. Go somewhere warm.
Go somewhere, the Caribbean. If you had the chance to go somewhere warm, I would be going, the Caribbean. And that's where I'd be.
Not too warm, though. Not too hot.
No, I don't think it'd be this time of the year. But for high hopes going forward, for 2026, I mean, Drea looks like she's doing a fantastic job of like revamping how we go about
how we
showing our
advertise
the dogs, because we still got the long term. That is the ambition for this year, really, is to get the long term dogs. Let's get them their owns.
Yeah, get them moved on. I mean, some of them have been here for years.
It's stagnant though, isn't it?
Yeah, Luna Chow was 2 years at Christmas that she's been here.
Really?
Yeah. And she's a nice dog. She's a difficult dog, but she's
excitable, but she's really happy.
She is really happy, but you got to handle her correctly, otherwise.
What is going on here? It's all right. We've got Mott's having a bit of a running around.
She wants the pyjamas off.
And get the pyjamas off.
They've got pyjamas on. They've got pyjamas on because they got absolutely soaked. The field we went to today was so muddy.
And they get cold on the way back in the van.
And in the mud, it kind of helps with the mud.
Yeah, definitely with the mud. But yeah, I feel like, because Luna Chow is very happy, but like you said, you've got to be handled. But I reckon with the right person, but unfortunately it's finding that person.
Finding that person. I mean, she's a lot of dog. She's a lot of dog.
If you was to buy that dog on market, right, it would cost you thousands.
As a pup, yeah.
As a pup.
I mean, she's not full chow, she's a cross.
But still.
Definitely a chow. But she's full of character, full of fun.
Stan. It's alright, that's just Stan. Motsy's bothering Stan now.
Oh my goodness. Motsy, stop it.
Motsy's a big beans. What are you going on?
The Smarties.
The Smarties. Yeah, so, and obviously keep looking for premises. But that's a hard one because it's all about funds.
Yeah.
Raising more funds. I'm pushing my book more. If you haven't had my Rusty...
You're sending it to Ricky Gervais.
I'm going to send it to Ricky Gervais, Stacey Solomon, Gemma Atkinson, Joanna Lumley. If so, I really want to push just to get the book more out there, shall we say?
Yeah.
We might be looking at Jennifer Anderson, but that's sending it to America, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've sent some to America anyway.
Yeah, I have, but that cost me a lot of money because of a certain bloke who's running the place in America. I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
It's down to him.
Yeah.
We're not going to go there with that. Not mentioning his name. But, so yeah, I'm going to push that more. And I think it's just try not to get, I don't know, it's just 2025 was a stagnant year. It was standing still a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think 2026 we want to get more volunteers to do things with the dogs, like take them on days out. I mean, you took Luna on a day out.
I did. I enjoyed that.
Just to give them, because, you know, they get the field, they get their walks, but they don't get, for instance, going round like a town environment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy
or...
to take Luna into Worcester. Worcester.
I mean, with some of them, you got to be careful what you do with them, and, you know...
I mean, I'd have a little sign on her.
Yeah.
Don't know why you went like that. Why have I gone like that for?
I don't know.
Gone country.
Sign on her.
I don't know why. Worcester ain't that even country. But no, if we could get people, or our volunteers, take one of the dogs, but obviously then they're savvy, so they know not to let people touch, but...
It's enrichment, the year of enrichment, giving them more, they need to have more.
Yeah.
Different walks, different places... So that, you know, it will help them go home in the end if they've seen more things, done more things.
Yes.
You know, going to coffee shops might be a little bit too far for some of them, but the experience of kind of walking outside...
I was going to say, even if they just walk up a busy street where there's people. I mean, obviously, you've got to be careful. You can't have one that might lunge. I mean, you can't do that.
No, Luna wouldn't be a good candidate for that. Luna Chow would be fine as long as no one touched her. She'd be fine.
Do you reckon Luna would lunge?
Potentially.
Would she?
Yeah, if she gets overwhelmed.
Okay. Then I'm quite experienced with Guinness, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you wouldn't be able to walk down the middle of a busy street. You'd have to kind of be careful, and Duffy wouldn't cope with it either. Duffy gets quite overwhelmed on the lead.
Okay.
Like, she prefers to meet people off lead. And she can choose whether she meets them or not. Like, she met my daughter today for the first time. She was fine. Yeah, she was running up, jumping up and being all happy. But the minute I held her lead, because Byron got treats, so I held her on the lead. And the minute I did that, she kind of backed away and got scared.
Okay.
So she needs the distance.
Too much to...
Yeah. So she would struggle with lead on busy environment. Like, she didn't the first Meet the Dogs day she did. She was really, really nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's done one since then.
I mean, I did say to you, but I don't know how it would work, but I reckon it might be worth trying, where we'd ask people, public, to come. They wouldn't literally touch or interact with the dogs, but we like...
To meet more people.
So we'd have loads of people sitting round, like I did with Rusty when I spoke about Rusty. People are sitting there, and then we bring the dog out and go, hi, this is Luna. You know, and tell people about Luna, and then we bring out individually. Bit like a catwalk. But then a catwalk.
I don't know if we've got any dogs that would do that. I mean, Carrier's potentially going to go home. I don't think Luna would cope with it.
Even if she was just stood in front of people and they were sitting there, would that be too much?
She was the most, out of all the dogs today, she was the most nervous meeting my daughter.
Really?
Carrier was brilliant. Carrier loved her.
Maybe we need to do that more for her,
even Nils. But even them just meeting, like, one new person, because some of them can only cope with one person at a time.
It's going to be too much in sitting, isn't it?
Yeah, and Luna Chow, the temptation to touch Luna Chow is quite hard.
Because she's nice and fluffy.
She's nice and fluffy. She's
fluffy.
like, I'm your friend, I'm your friend, I'm your friend, and then, you know, she's not. You can't just... She comes across as being really confident, really friendly, but you can't just touch her.
It's a shame,
You have to wait for her to give you the signal that that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky... with rescue dogs, it is tricky. It is tricky, and I think we're just at a very challenging point in the rescue where we're not getting anybody. We're getting dogs that we're finding that are in urgent need over in Bosnia and Romania, and we're finding adopters before they travel. Yeah, and that's been successful.
But that's because we fully trust the rescuer and to give us the full information.
Okay.
Where we've worked with rescuers before, or we've taken dogs from public shelters.
Yeah,
if we take dogs from public shelters, you know, you have to assess them. You can't just send them home. Because they've been through some trauma if they've been in a public shelter.
Yeah, and then sadly, the ones that we've already got with us are the ones that have been sitting still and nothing's happening.
Trouble is, like, the ones that are ready to go home or have been ready for years, it leaves no room to work with the ones that need the rehab.
Yeah.
You know, because they're taking up all the resources, the time, and we don't begrudge them that, but for the ones that need to move on can't really move until...
It's so tricky, isn't it? It's very frustrating. We do not want this for 2026. We want more
2025, we had the lowest number of adoptions. It's all just really
But that brings us round near the end of our show, where we're going to talk about the success stories of 2025.
Yeah, some of them, because there was a few.
Some of them.
We
have a few, yeah. We got 3 of dogs, and we're going to start with... Now, I always get her name wrong, don't I? Nita. Yeah, I'm not even right. Nita.
Now, all the volunteers love Nita. She was ace.
She was a nippy Nita.
She was naughty, nippy Nita.
And you thought it was gonna be very...
I didn't think she'd ever go home. I really didn't.
She was a lovely black, smallish dog.
Yeah, to look at her, she looks
scruffy.
A bit like a cockapoo, but she's not. She's obviously just a crossbreed. So she came in May 2023 with her 2 sisters. They went to kennels, and for some reason they were separated, the 3 of them.
Oh, was they separated?
Yeah, they were all a little bit nervous. The other 2 didn't really look like Nita.
Oh, really?
No, they were... I don't know if you remember...
I don't think I remember seeing them, actually.
You know Jeannie's owner?
Yes.
They've got one of the sisters.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. I can't remember. Anna.
What's going on with you, mate?
And they were all a little bit hand-shy, but Nita was like a crocodile. Literally couldn't get anywhere near her.
Yeah.
She came back to me in a crate and literally could not open the crate I could put the bowl in.
You couldn't do anything else.
Couldn't get the bowl out. Could not.
Oh my God, that is
she
bad,
was super aggressive. And I went back to the rescue, and I'm like, you know, what's with this dog? Like, I can't do anything with her.
Did they tell you any background?
Well, they just said that they were nice, friendly dogs.
Friendly? That's as
much as we got. Anyway, she was here for a few weeks, and I was going back and forth with the rescuers, going, I can't do anything with her. I can't get her out the crate. I can't put my hand in the crate. She just wants to bite me.
That's so bad.
And then when we finally did get her out, she couldn't. She didn't stand. She looked funny the one day, so we're like, right, we're gonna get her out. This, you know, whatever it takes, we're gonna get her out. So we got her out of the crate, and she couldn't get up. She couldn't get up on her back legs.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
So, and this was on a Friday or a Saturday, and looking at her, I thought she's probably had a stroke. But she was all right, but I still couldn't get anywhere near her. So I'm like, right, I've got the weekend to get hands on with her.
Yeah.
If I get bit, I get bit.
God.
And then I took her to the vets on the Monday. And she wasn't like, she was still eating and drinking. She wasn't like at death's door.
I was going to say, otherwise you'd blue lighting her. Get her in there.
And then I phoned the vets and I said, I think my dog's had a stroke. And took her in, and the first question they asked, where's she from?
Oh, shit.
And they went, oh, it must be some foreign disease. So we paid about £600 for millions of tests.
Oh, my God.
They gave her 0 treatment. After they gave her nothing.
They gave her nothing? They just did tests?
They just did tests, and I had to wait 6 weeks for those tests.
Oh, my God.
And in that time, she just had good food. She would only eat one type of food, and she'd only eat it dry. And she was really disorientated. But she did get through it. She did get through it. I did give her. Did
she start to improve and stuff?
Yeah, quite quickly she started to improve. But she was, if she put her head up, she'd fall over.
Oh shit!
Really disorientated. But she did get better and better. I don't know if she was nippy before or if.
Well, maybe because that made her like that.
Yeah, but then
she weren't right.
I went back to when she was better and everything. I took her back to the vets and I said, I need a diagnosis because I can't send her home.
Yeah, you need to know what's going on.
Because all the tests came back clear, and they went, oh, we think she's had a mini stroke. And I'm like, well, I said that in the beginning.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, she was with us. Later. She was with us for 2 years nearly, and she went home in April 25 to a very lovely lady in Beauty. And I've been to see her once. I'd love to go and see her again.
Oh, yeah,
she remembered me, but I could do anything with her.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
She was all me, wasn't she? But she was just a huge character.
I think what got me when I saw a picture of her after she'd been home and she was sitting in the window completely calm and looking so happy.
Oh, she's a brilliant dog.
And you could not get over the transformation of her just by being with one-on-one with this lady.
I mean, she was absolutely fine with me, but it was in a busy environment. She's very noisy.
Yeah, there was but she's around a lot of dogs, so they're all going to send her a bit of
no dog ever had to go at her. I mean, she was a pain in the bum.
She was in their face, wasn't she?
She was in their face, she'd be nipping them, and no dog ever told her off. And I think they must have known that she'd got something wrong with her. It was a real shame, because her and Penny were so close.
Oh.
They used to play fight all the time.
Shame they didn't go together.
Yeah, well, Penny's got her own home waiting for her, hasn't she?
Yes, she has. So we're excited about that.
Yes.
But that was
Nita.
Nita, who, is striving in a new home. And
she's not put a foot wrong.
No, that's what's shocking,
isn't it? She's not nipped anybody. She used to nip everybody's ankles. I used to say...
Remember I jumped... You didn't see it, did you?
I don't know.
I was jumping, because I go a bit hyperactive, like a Jack Russell, don't I?
Yeah.
I was jumping up and down like a lunatic, and she just going like that, watching me.
Her head was going like that.
She's, I'm going to have her.
Any new walkers we'd like.
And they were laughing. They went, you're running a thin line there, Kerry. You better stop jumping up and down. That's enticing her. No, I didn't. I mean, she was a lovely, lovely dog, but I didn't get to know her very well, only because I didn't want to be getting nipped. But she just proves that in another home with the right person, she's fine. Which brings us round to Baloo.
Baloo nearly broke me.
Literally.
Yes.
With the barking.
Oh my God.
He was a deaf dog.
Yeah, so he came in June 24 from a rescuer that we haven't used since, and I'm not sure we will.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of dogs from this lady. This was going when we had Dottie.
Right.
And Dottie was having the pups, and I was being begged by various volunteers because she was going to have her spayed when she was really close to giving birth.
Right.
And so volunteers were coming to me, can you do anything? Can you do anything? And I'm like, I can try.
Yeah.
So I begged Christina to let her have the pups.
Right.
And we'd take the pups, and she said, if I do that, you need to take 5 dogs.
Oh, right. So a bit of a bargain going on there.
We take the 5 dogs. So she sent 5 dogs that were a bit of a challenge, shall we say.
Just a tad.
And she told us nothing about Baloo, other than she'd found him starved on the side of the road, and she'd had this dog for 6 months.
Oh, she had Baloo for 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
But she didn't tell us he was deaf.
No.
So he came over, and I think I got him for 5 days, and I'm like, this dog can't hear me. So I went back to Christina, and I was like, you know, have you had his hearing checked or whatever? And she's like, no. So I took him to the vets, and they did. I mean, you can't really tell without doing.
No, you've got to do the test.
There are things
but
that
there
you
is
can do.
You pretty much tell if a dog can't hear.
Yeah. So it was determined that he was deaf, and I'm like, how can this rescuer have this dog for 6 months?
Yeah,
and not realise he's deaf. Which is fine. I mean, he's quite highly strung. He's some kind of collie cross.
He had like a hyperactiveness about him, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was kind of, his eyes were a bit.
Yeah,
well,
at
one point, I wasn't
they
sure
were
he
glazed
could see,
over.
I wasn't sure he could see properly at one point. Because one of the days we were out in the field, and I think the light was going down, and there was some shadows, and he just kind of freaked out and started barking at nothing. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
I mean, we established his barking was coming from, because he obviously was a bit insecure and he couldn't hear, and I think vibrations triggered it, because when he was in the van, this is
this is where he broke me.
This is where Sam would dump him in my van and smile and drive off. And she was gone like the dust.
I had probably 6 months of him solely in my van.
And I come like once a week. And you can have him.
I can't do it anymore, because it was just barking the entire way to the field and the entire way back.
I was very patient.
Without a breath.
Just without a breath. No,
and I'm like,
no
I can't do this anymore.
He did stop a couple of times when I got to the traffic lights. I'm like, oh, I've gone. I had ringing in my ears.
All the way there and all the way back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I literally was going mad.
And you said to me, this dog's never going to find a home. Nobody wants a dog that barks. But we found
him. It was in an email, and I think we'd missed the email. And we picked it up a couple of days later and messaged them. And they just adore everything about this dog. I think they've taken him on the ferry, haven't they?
Yeah, and he's 2 weeks in, he went on a ferry. We've got pictures of him on a ferry.
And he barked the whole time.
And he barked the whole time. But because, like, of his story, and he's a rescue dog, he got away with bloody murder.
Yes, he did.
And I think even the cabin crew came down to nurture him. And he got pampered. And the thing is, this couple, these new owners, love him that much, they all got matching pyjamas.
Did they?
Did you miss that? They had matching, they got pyjamas with Baloo on.
Oh my god.
I shit you not, it's hilarious.
I need to go and have a look at
you need to, but they're lovely because they update us a lot, which we really appreciate because we all care about him.
But I think all the volunteers are in that chat.
Yeah, we're all in it.
Because he's just so chatty.
Yeah. And he's like a black, like fluffy, he's got pointy ears.
He looks a bit collie-ish,
like a bat.
but he's shorter.
Yeah. I fell in love with him. He's very affectionate and very cuddly. Just the barking was the thing.
You had to be careful with him. He could only be around dogs that weren't going to wind him up. Yeah. Although, he got on quite well with Luna Chow, I think, I remember.
But they're so patient to the point where, his crate's got his name on it.
They're so lovely. They're such lovely doctors.
They've done it where they went on holiday. When they went on holiday, he had a meltdown because obviously I think they were camping, or I'm not sure if they were in a caravan or a tent. And in the middle of the night, poor Baloo woke up, probably pitch black, new smells, new surroundings, and he had a meltdown where he was just barking and barking. They went out that morning and went to the pet shop and got him a crate.
Did they?
Yeah, they went and got him a crate, and then that night, obviously because it was more secure for him, they covered it over, and they didn't have any issues.
Bless him.
And that's what we're looking for, owners like that tenfold.
Yeah. He was also, when he arrived, extremely food aggressive.
Was he?
Really
bad. I didn't know that.
Really bad. To the point where he'd stuff your hand.
Oh, Jesus Mary.
And we got past that.
I'm glad about that.
We got past that. He put some weight on, I think, because he'd been starved. I mean, he'd been found,
which is understandable.
Emaciated.
Yeah.
So you can understand it. But once he realised his food was coming twice a day.
But a big shout out for Baloo's owners. What was their name? I feel really bad.
I'm really bad with names.
Unless it's
a dog.
Well, I'm a bit shit with dogs' names, isn't I? I can't even get Nita. Jesus.
You used to call her Nettie a lot, actually. Nettie.
I'll stick with that. But yeah, so I want to shout out to them because I just think they're lovely people, and we really appreciate all the updates and the pictures they send of him on holiday, sitting on the sofa watching the TV.
It was his yellow pyjamas I liked.
Yeah, you put him in yellow pyjamas. He looked awesome.
So cute.
When they trimmed him, he looked like a different dog.
Yeah.
Though. They gave him
I didn't like the trim, to be fair. But a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, it didn't look like Baloo to me, though.
No,
it didn't
very
look like
short.
Baloo. But we're going to move on. That was Baloo. And that's an amazing amazing success story of a rescue. But our next one is our Frankie.
Our Frankie. Another one that nearly broke me.
Another all the ones to mention are nearly broke you.
Oh my God. So she came to us last January, and she was actually from the UK, but we think she'd been bred from a foreign rescue dog.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure of that from the whole situation. And the owners messaged us and said that she'd got fleas and she'd got this massive wound on her neck.
Did she tell you about the wound?
They sent us photos of the wound.
Okay.
It was horrible.
I thought you discovered that, my bad.
It was massive. And so one of our volunteers, Amy, went to fetch her from, it was Worcestershire, the Worcestershire area, went to the house and they kind of just brought her out, put her in the crate. And Amy came back with her. I think Amy took her straight to the vets to get her flea treatment because she was in such a state. She had these massive...
Really?
Massive,
oh, God,
it was like an open, wet sore on her neck. And
I do remember seeing it.
And she was absolutely terrified. And I think the vet managed to get a flea treatment on her while she was in the crate. And then Amy brought her back here.
They weren't able to treat the wound, though, at the time because she was in such a terrible state.
She was so panicked. They'd never had her on a lead. So I think she was...
How did they even manage to get the lead on her?
She was 8 months old.
Did they have a lead on her in the crate, or was she just in the crate?
In the crate, she had a lead on her, I think, from what I remember. Anyway, she came back here, and we had to get her out of the crate, because the crate was too big to carry through.
Oh, right.
So we had to get her out of the crate, out the front of the house. And I said to Amy, she got the slip on, and I gave Amy the slip, and I said, whatever happens, don't let go.
Oh dear God.
And she came out the crate and she literally flipped out, went crazy.
Yeah, I bet it frightened Amy. Yeah, and took her by surprise.
No, she just held on, and I managed to get a blanket over her.
You did well then.
Pick her up and bring her through. And then I think for 3 days she didn't really want to know us, and she was sat at the back, and we kind of left her alone. And then kind of very quickly after that, she decided she wanted to interact with us.
Yeah.
She was really nervous. Her first lead walk, she was all me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even let Amy hold the lead.
Really?
Amy was just following behind. Like, Amy always had this bond with her.
Yes.
And then, I think she came along very quickly. I mean, her fur was a mess.
She did, because I remember meeting Frankie, but she didn't want to come near me. She looked at me, but she was very frightened, and I thought I'll leave her alone in the field. And then I think it was literally the second time at the field with her, she actually come up and sniffed.
Yeah.
And that was progress.
She was doing really well. I mean, in sort of 5-6 months, it was her skin. Her skin was horrendous.
Her skin was bad. And that's, I bet sounds all the fleas and, what a terrible state she was in.
Fleas. I mean, it cost a lot of money to flea treat everybody. But yeah, Amy's always had this bond with her.
And unbeknown.
But Frankie had never been in a crate, and of course we have to start new dogs in a crate because we don't know them.
Well, it's safety as well, and for the other dogs, we can't have them.
No,
it's just safety, and some of them feel safer in a crate with a blanket over. It feels like a bit of a den.
Yeah, but Frankie just needed a person to be with her all the time, and I couldn't provide that, so she just would scream a lot.
Yeah, I remember you saying you should scream the house down.
Amy was going to take her home, but at the time, I think her daughter was finishing her GCSEs and she was homeschooled. So she wanted her daughter to finish the GCSEs before Frankie went home. But Amy would take her home for days, go walks with her dogs and stuff. So she integrated them really well quite early on. And so I was quite happy to hold on to her. But now she's been home for 6-7 months.
Yeah, but we have to mention that who Frankie ended up with.
She ended up
with Amy.
With Amy.
The volunteer, because they obviously, I saw straight away it was like a romance happening before our eyes. She had fallen for Frankie big time. She got a hook, line, and sinker. There's some dogs, some dogs that, like Amy said, she just looked deep into her and she fell in love with her.
You just know sometimes, don't you? But Frankie's got better with her separation anxiety.
Yeah.
But sadly, Amy hasn't.
Yeah, Amy's the one with the problem, not Frankie.
Amy doesn't want to leave her.
Amy's got separation anxiety and whines a lot. She doesn't whine. She's in the van whining.
Yeah, but Amy's just very gentle, patient person, and just what Frankie needs.
Exactly. It is the best. It was one of our favourites. I mean, we shouldn't say we have favourites, but yeah, Frankie and Amy is just an amazing bond.
It's amazing. It's amazing, and we're lucky enough to still have Amy a couple of times a week. We still see Frankie a couple of times a week.
So you still get to see Frankie.
Yeah, and she still gets on with the pack. Like, it's quite...
She comes to the field, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's quite hard to continue a relationship with the dogs after they've gone because of, you know, if they miss the field for a couple of days. But they've all been absolutely fine with Frankie coming.
I mean, she only barked at me a little bit, and then she, I do know you, and she come over to me then.
She's got such an attitude, though. She's so sassy.
She's a skinny... what colour is she? She's like a
fawn.
Fawn colour, skinny, kind of smallish dog. Well, not small.
She's kind of
between medium and small.
She's got long legs, but when we first
I don't know what breed she is. What breed is she?
I don't know, but when we first started walking her, I got really paranoid that somebody was going to say something because she was so skinny.
Yeah, she was.
She wasn't a very good eater. Her skin was horrendous. She lost a lot of her fur.
You made all those cute jumpers
I made jumpers for her because I was paranoid someone was going to say, report us for having this underweight, emaciated dog. And it's like it took so long for her to put weight on.
Yeah.
So she actually was always in a jumper.
I just love it. I just love it. And Frankie's like me, how I am with Guinness. Just, they've got you, and there's nothing, they can't do any wrong in our eyes. And do no wrong.
It's like Dora.
It's just, Dora, you're absolutely besotted. There's
Dora.
dogs in this world, I'm sure listeners here have had a dog in their life, or they see a dog and they just, that's it.
Do you know what Dora did yesterday?
What's she doing?
She went out. There's a massive puddle outside my house.
I was going to say there's a massive shit outside my house.
She always goes through this damn puddle.
Yes, she does.
She's like, I've got to bring some
all
mud
the
in.
cars drive through it.
And then she goes in the kitchen, and then 10 minutes later she manages to get out and into the lounge.
Did she?
Next thing, on the sofa.
No.
And I'm like,
she's
looked
so
at me, and I'm like,
she's been in that puddle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thanks, Dora.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much our show for episode 14.
Okay.
But I am going to say, looking forward to the next episode is episode 15, and it's a Valentine's special. And as dogs, it's going to be about, basically, because it's Valentine's Day, as dogs helped you find love.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a special announcement that we will be saying for episode 15. So you've got to stay tuned, and I hope you listen in for next episode. But that'll be coming in February. All right?
All right.
Yeah, all right. So I hope you enjoyed listening. I'm sorry about the giggling period.
We might have to cut some of that out.
We might have to. We've got a new microphone as well, so we hope that there's no echoing and sounding awful, but it's more of a modernised thing. I don't know quite. We just hope it works.
It's a lot bigger.
It is a lot bigger. We've got one big mic in front of us.
Yeah.
And we're hoping, instead of these little mics that we had, that was a lot of echoing and Dalek-y sound. So we're hoping that this has worked. So I hope you've enjoyed listening. This is Kez and Sam. Let's talk dogs. I'll see you later.
See you later.